Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Remember, once we hit 1,000 subscribers, whoever is subscribed to the channel and has notifications turned on will be entered to win a free NFL jersey of their choice. So let's get into the New England Patriots on this video. Haven't done much this offseason. They were big spenders last year in 2021. Jordan Tiamo, or not Jordan Tiamo, the tight end from Tennessee. Hunter Henry, the receivers. I mean, they really spent money last year. And of course, the offensive tackle. I mean, they lost some guys, but they spent big in free agency last year. Their draft was good last year, if you count the quarterback. N'Keal Harry, there's still issues and unknowns there. Jacoby Myers. Don't have a ton of talent on defense either. A lot of older players that they're probably going to be looking to phase out. I'm sure, Jacoby Dean, he's been linked to them in this draft. That'd be a good player for that defense. Kind of even better, more athletic than Gerard Mayo, if you guys remember him. Coming out more than 10 years ago, over 10 years ago, to the Patriots. Very good linebacker. Well, this guy is even better. Jacoby Dean, playmaker. That'd be a good add. There's lots of plays. I mean, they could, if they ended up landing Ahmad Sauce Gardner, that would be impressive. A lot of different directions. They could trade up. They could trade back. Belichick historically has traded back. I don't know how much control. Apparently, he's more apt to listening to other people in the room, such as scouts and coaches and other people in the room there. So maybe that has changed. Maybe their approach to the draft has changed since last year, taking Mac Jones. I mean, you have to go all the way back to Jim Plunkett when they drafted a quarterback in the first round, and that did not work out too well. He didn't lead them to the playoffs. He didn't win double digits. I mean, Mac Jones has done something a quarterback drafted by the Patriots has not done. And they haven't drafted in the first round. Tom Brady was a 6th round pick. I still can't believe that. When I look back at his film in Michigan, I'm like, what are they looking at? Giovanni Carmazzi to the 49ers? Are you kidding me? Some of these other guys, I'm like, really? Yeah, that's scary. You're right, you paying these guys all this money and they can't figure out Tom Brady's a baller. They stole him in the 6th round and didn't look back. I think they got a good one in Mac Jones. Is he going to be Tom Brady? That's hard to determine. But he definitely puts in the work. He's got the smarts. He's got the physical tools that Brady didn't have. You know, people saying he doesn't have a big arm. He can throw the deep ball. He just didn't have to at Alabama. When you have that much talent at Alabama, you don't have to drop back and pass every down. You got running backs. You got a dominant offensive line. You got dominant defense. You got talent. You got 5, 4, 3-star recruits everywhere on that team. So more than most teams have in college. So the Patriots, a lot of people are upset. Oh, they didn't do nothing free agency, yada yada. Well, there's still more time to go. There'll be other players cut. I'm not counting the Patriots out. I'm not saying they've done enough yet, but you still got the draft. You still got free agents. They could end up trading for Metcalf. They made the Devontae Parker trade, which was a good one, for a 3rd round pick. And the Dolphins were pleased and had no ill will towards Devontae Parker. So obviously they still liked him, but when you have the guys they have and got, you don't need that guy and get something for him before you end up just cutting him and getting nothing. So you can't blame the Dolphins because you have 2 speedsters, the kid out of Alabama, Jalen Waddle last year, and now Tyreek Hill. You added Cedric Wilson. You've got Mike Gesicki. They got some talented offense, but their quarterback's a bit shaky. So it's going to be a big year for Tua. This is going to be a good year for Mac Jones and a big year for him as well in his progression as quarterback. And I think he'll be better this year. They have some improvements to do, but there's still time. We're not even to off-season workouts yet. We're just getting into voluntary workouts with some teams. So, long way to go, guys. But I think the Patriots are going to be a lot better. I'm not counting against them this year because I picked them to win more than 9 games last year and be in the playoffs. Of course, I picked them to win the division. That didn't happen. I didn't see Buffalo improving like they did and pretty much trying to run the table. So, we'll see what happens, but I like the Patriots to at least get 10 wins or more this year and improve upon last year and maybe win a playoff game or two. But we'll make more bigger predictions later on in the season after the draft. Draft coming up in a couple weeks. Do some videos on that coming up. So, like, share, subscribe, comment, hit notifications. I'll see you guys on the next video.